Hello, welcome to Read 'em and Weep Tarot, where you read 'em and weep, boy. It's like, just kidding. It's Dina, and I'm going to do a twin flame reading for you guys. We're going to see what's popping off today with the twin flame energies. I'm a twin flame myself. I like to say I'm an emerald flame, an earth flame. I'm here for the planet and its creatures and habitat, nature. I've always been a nature type of person. I'm using the Oceanic Tarot by Jane Wallace for the feminine's headspace. Divine Feminine is on the left side. Divine Masculine is on the right side. They can swap. However, the majority of the energies are on those sides. And I'm going to use a couple decks for the union energies. What do we have? Oh man, let's see. I wanted to pull 3 and 3 came out. We have the Lovers, which is choices, or the Twin Flame card. So the Divine Feminine has Twin Flame on her mind, her union, her masculine, Divine Masculine counterpart. Eight of Swords, she's kind of mentally trapping herself with the idea of how this is going to turn out. I've learned a lot that letting go of outcomes, it helps lessen disappointment. I mean, when we have fantasies in our heads, it's hard to have, to find people to live up to them. We have the Magician and the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is like mentally trapping yourself with thoughts. Too many thoughts. Too many negative thoughts. Thoughts of hopelessness or not being able to do what you know you can do. And the Magician is having all the tools you need to overcome this. So Magician is like the power to manifest, the power to create the life that you see fit for yourself. And the Eight of Swords, I mean, the Magician and the Lovers are major arcanas, which means they're definite energies popping right now. But the Eight of Swords is a minor arcana, which means you can change it. It's in your power to change that energy and use it in a positive way. So Divine Feminines, use your power to manifest union by decreasing the amount of thought you put into union, by allowing the universe to guide you and guide the relationship. So with the Crystal Tarot, I'm going to pull for the Divine Masculine's headspace and what his thoughts are currently. The Crystal Tarot is by Philip Permit. It's one of my favorite decks. I don't use it that much anymore because it's pretty beat up. So we're going to see what's going on. What's going on, Divine Masculine, with the headspace. I know Spirit is present and going to pull these cards properly. So, Spirit, what is Divine Masculine's thoughts? What is he thinking currently? What's on his mind majority of the time currently? What is in the Divine Masculine's headspace? Mentally, what is going on? Conflicts, resolutions, love, money, career, travel. Four of Wands came out, flipped over. We got the Ace of Wands on the bottom, so he's in his power, and he's feeling quite fiery. Maybe sexually hungry in a way. So we got the Four of Wands, we got the Five of Cups in reverse, and we got the Two of Swords in reverse. So the Divine Masculine's hesitating on making a decision on this stability in his life that he is being offered. This passionate, the Four of Wands is like the 1111 card. It's also a twin flame card, which kind of mirrors the lovers on the Divine Feminine side. The Five of Cups is feeling sorry for yourself because you don't know which way to go. So the Divine Masculine's feeling like he's indecisive about whether he wants union or not right now. And it may be because the Divine Feminine's thinking so much and putting pressure on this situation. So the Divine Masculine's hesitating due to her over enthusiasm about it. And the lovers and the Four of Wands are screaming out twin flame dynamic. And although the Divine Feminine has the Magician, I feel like the Divine Masculine also has the Magician powers to cut this Two of Swords down to a 1, to an Ace of Swords, and make that decision. The Two of Swords is like, in reverse, is like not being able to choose one or the other. And maybe the Divine Masculine could have two people that he's interested in, or she's interested in, whatever, swip swap anyway. So we're going to pull for the Divine Feminine's heart now. And I'm using the Divine Feminine Oracle deck by Megan Watterson. We're going to see where the Divine Feminine heart space is, what is residing in the Divine Feminine's heart spirit. Can you please help me pull the most accurate cards to define what is currently in the Divine Feminine's heart space towards her masculine. Oh, that one totally flew through the air. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of cards. I'm just going to keep them. Oh my gosh, this is too many. This is way too many. I just need one more card, Spirit. One card, please. It's just one. Uno, por favor. Un card, por favor. And that's two. I'm going to put those back and pull this one that's sticking out. So in the Divine Feminine's heart space, we have Akilanda, the goddess of never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. This is hand in hand with someone I was watching the other day was saying how those who have not been broken cannot speak the language of love. Therefore, the cracks that break us are like the cracks that let the light flow through. Kind of like on the art part right here where the light is shining through. The cracks are what creates that opening for love and light to shine. So in her heart came out Diana also, Queen of the Wilderness. And I was just speaking about nature. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. And so often we're not connected to nature anymore. However, I feel like it's a Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine responsibility to get out in nature, to teach about nature, to learn about nature, and to commune with nature, because without nature and the woods and the beach and the forest, rainforest, desert, all of the nature that surrounds us, we would be dead. So we need that to live, and it sustains life. It is the life force. And it also creates the cycle of life and death through the 4 seasons over here in the Northeast. We also have Enheduanna, the High Priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. So in the Divine Feminine's heart space, we have the Goddess of Never Not Broken, the Queen of the Wilderness, and the High Priestess. Therefore, the Divine Feminine is focused on healing and using her pain to catapult her into the future in a more wise, sound, and dynamic way. Like, I'm getting variety. Like, there's a variety of lessons that the Divine Feminine has learned that help her be more innovative and more creative with the way she handles situations nowadays and the way she communicates with other people and teaches other people about healing. So also in the Divine Feminine's heart space is the Queen of the Wilderness, Diana, which my name Dina actually is derived from Diana, who was the goddess of the forest in Roman theology, I believe. Oh God. Anyway, I'm not really a school type of person, so I never really was paying attention back then. Alright, so the Queen of the Wilderness, in her heart space, she knows that nature is calling her, that nature is something she needs to defend, protect, and integrate with. I've traveled so much and seen so much wilderness. I still yearn for it. I've been wanting to travel lately. And Enheduanna, the High Priestess, obviously is her in her element with her intuition about these things. And with the divine union, with the masculine and the feminine, I feel like the Divine Feminine is just kind of figuring herself out and her path and her purpose and calling in life, and that she wants her Divine Masculine to know what those are and that he can be a part of that. And for the Divine Masculine's heart space, I'm using the Whispers of Love deck by Angela Hartfield. When I was shuffling before I started recording, Take a Chance on Love flew out of this deck. And I was like, oh, so time to take a chance on love, Divine Masculines. Why you guys hesitating? What's the hesitation about? Alright, what is in the Divine Masculine's heart space currently, Spirit? Please give me 3 cards. 1. What is in the Divine Masculine's heart space currently? Divine Masculine, what's going on in your heart? What's going on in your heart? What's going on in the heart today? By the way, I did not mention the date at all, so I'm just going to leave it dateless. It'll date it for me, but this is a timeless reading. Whenever you come upon it is when it's meant to be looked at by you. And there's no sense of time attached to this reading. It is eternal. What is in the Divine Masculine's heart space? I mean, What is going on with the Divine Masculine's heart space? There's 2 cards here. Oh, yeah, there is. We need one more, please. These cards stick like no other. And they're huge, so it takes a minute. Oh, 2 came out. Oh, we'll just keep 4. We're going to see what's going on in the Divine Masculine's heart space right now. Let's see what's popping. Take a Chance on Love came back out. Oh my gosh. Why are you hesitating, masculines? What's going on? Like attracts like. Love endures. Focus on love. Oh my gosh. So really need to get in that Fool energy and take a risk on love. Like someone's right in your freaking space that you have attracted that is similar to you. Like you meld together like puzzle pieces. Love endures. Focus on love. This twin flame dynamic, like there's a lot of love between these 2 people, and to believe and have faith in that love is to let it thrive. To doubt or run, like to doubt the love kills the love. So taking a chance on love, you gotta like get courage up. Like I'm getting courage big time. Like where's the courage to overcome the fear of the past happening again, repeating itself? Like attracts like, love endures. You both love each other. Very much so. You both have come together for specific reasons, obtaining to the Divine Feminine's heart space. Helping heal, mentor, youth, getting them out in the wilderness, going in wilderness yourself, going and exploring and connecting to the planet, grounding yourself, meditating, listening to your intuition, listening to your calling in life. And this relationship that is in front of you is part of your calling. This is why this Take a Chance on Love came out twice, because there's so much evidence pointing to like this is the right deal right now. Like this is where you should be with this person, exploring, having fun, letting your inner children out together, fucking just enjoying company, enjoying the healing vibes. Everything's pointing towards that. Yet the Divine Masculine is still hesitating due to past pain. I'm pretty aware of that because I went through that recently as a Divine Feminine. So I know Divine Feminines out here are really aware that their masculine is like really scared. Not scared. Okay, I'm not trying to demasculinize you, but the Divine Masculine are hesitant as fuck to even try to have a relationship with anyone, especially their twin flame, because the emotions that are involved with the twin flame union are so intense. It makes people run. Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, they can swap roles with the runner chaser dynamic. I'm not trying to be cliche, but Return to Nature's on the bottom of this. This is going to be for the 3D. I'm using the Ascended Masters deck by Doreen Virtue for the Divine Feminine's 3D space. And Retreat to Nature is popping. Time to go to nature, Divine Masculine. And like, your Divine Feminine is sent here to guide you in a certain way. The Divine Feminines are a few steps ahead of the Divine Masculine usually. And they have a keen sense of foresight on what can help the masculine grow and find joy and peace and happiness and sustain his life. Behind every great man, there's a great woman, right? Alright, so what is the 3D space for the Divine Feminine today, Spirit? What is the... 3D space. Why'd I react like that? Ooh! What is the 3D space for the Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine's earthly vibes. What's the 3D vibe going on today? What does the Divine Feminine want to show the Divine Masculine through these cards? Yes. Open your heart to love and the power of joy. And focus on your strength. So the Divine Feminine is doing this in her 3D space, opening her heart to love, using the power of joy, and focusing on her strengths. And I'm just gonna do the masculine now too, and then we're gonna flip-flop back and forth. So Divine Feminine wants the Divine Masculine to know that he is safe to open his heart to her, that she can help him use and realize the power of joy, what it can bring to his life and their life together. And Divine Feminine is focusing on her strengths and also guiding the masculine to focus on his strengths and not the doubts and weaknesses that are going on or the things that make him feel lesser. Alright, I'm using Doreen Virtue's Indigo Angel deck for the Divine Masculine's 3D space. And trust is totally on the bottom. What? This is a big one for Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines. Trusting is almost harder than loving. That's why in that Drake song he said, off of his, oh man, what'd he say? Drake said, I don't want you to love me. Next time I want to trust. And like, that makes sense. Trusting is harder than loving at times because of the past wounds always creeping up. And twin flames trigger each other to the point where like these past wounds do come up. And it brings a lot of like childhood, like reminiscing and issues that were caused throughout life and past relationship pain, and it's just time to heal that. Like it's time to move on. Whoa, that ain't popping, but that is. That one can stay. The masculine's really popping off the energy today. Send love is on the bottom. So, Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine is saying to send him love when you feel like you can't trust him. Focus on the love part up here, like focus on love. So, when their trust came out again. Trust was on the bottom, now trust is out. And trust is like a major key in keeping this balance between the two of you. Because trust is everything in a relationship. If you don't trust someone, what's the point of being with them? What's the point of fucking with them? What's the point of seeing them or talking to them or even trying to have a conversation about anything? Because if you can't trust them, then what are their words worth? What is their action worth? Not much, really. And so trusting, acceptance, and patience. Okay, so the masculine's on a mission. Divine Feminine's in opening her heart to love, focusing on joy, focusing on strengths. The Divine Masculine is letting the Divine Feminine know that she needs to be patient and accept that she can trust him. The Divine Feminine is letting the Masculine know that she's strong enough to do this. that her power of joy and her open heart will allow her to accept all that is, and the patience will come naturally because the love is so strong that patience goes hand in hand with love most of the time. Alright, now I'm going to do the union energies. What's going on with the union energies? It's like... Alright, I'm using the chakra reading cards by Rochelle Sharman. I'm just going to pull a couple of these for the union energy. Oh my god, that's not a couple. What is going on, bro? Broski, here's 3. Oh, 2. Mother Earth and nurturing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm going to also use the Romance Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Mother Earth and nurturing. This is what the purpose is about between these flames. The flames that are coming to my channel and they resonate with this reading, you are meant to nurture Mother Nature. Mother Earth and nurturing are hand in hand. You have to nurture yourself, yes. You have to nurture your family and your friends and your loved ones, yes. But your purpose in this planet is to nurture the actual planet. Defend those who have no voice. Defend those who have no voice, like trees, plants, animals. They don't really have a voice, and they need one. And I believe abundance will come once the twin flames align with their purpose. Abundance will freely flow through your life and into those lives around you. Soulmate is on the bottom. So this is definitely a twin reading. Soulmate card. You can have many soulmates in life, but when I pull it from the Romance Angels deck and I'm doing a twin flame reading, obviously that means twin flame soulmate. Alright, I'm just going to pull. We have let your friends help you on the bottom now. Ask for and accept support from others. Children, release your ex. Chemistry, and express your love. Alright, I'm getting like, alright, so children have to do with like the Mother Earth. The children of the future. The youth are the future. Knowing that your purpose has to do with intertwining nature and children in a way. Teaching children about nature. Teaching children the importance of the wilderness is a big purpose for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine in this dynamic. For those who resonate with this reading. Release your ex. That's a big one. I feel like since this is like, these cards came out 4, and this is on top of the masculines card more so than the feminines. The Divine Masculine is focusing too much on an ex. However, the Divine Feminine has worked on releasing their exes or ex, and the Divine Masculine is now at that point that the Divine Feminine was at a while ago, working through this, which is why he's hesitant on taking this chance. He's not fully let go of his ex yet. But the chemistry between you two is so magnificently divine that no one can really break it except one of you guys. So it would have to be free will that would break this chemistry. No one else outside of you can break this chemistry unless you allow it. The chemistry that is popping off here is something connected with the planet, stars, life purpose, twin flame, romance, however, helping the future by teaching people the importance of balancing your life between work and recreation. And by recreation, I mean retreating in nature. Spending time outside of the norm. Spending time outside of your routine, daily, mundane shit. Work, sleep, cook, clean, take care of the kids. Alright, if it's a nice day coming, get the fuck outside and enjoy the sunshine. Express your love in a nurturing way. It came out on nurturing. So it says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Therefore, the twin flames right here that I'm reading about, they're both ready. They're both ready to express their love to each other, but they're both hesitating. The feminine, due to being in her own work, her own inner work, her own focus on how she's going to bring her dreams to fruition. Same thing with Divine Masculine, too. He's mirroring this energy of bringing his dreams into fruition. However, he's more hesitant due to his fear of the past repeating itself. The feminine has grown more on that part of allowing the past to control her life. It haunted her for a long time, and she's come to a point where she's like, fuck the past. And the Divine Masculine is almost at that point. The Divine Feminine and Masculine, they mirror each other in what they grow through, how they're growing, how they're evolving, their evolution. They mirror each other, but the Divine Feminine usually goes through certain lessons fully before the Masculine reaches the point that she is at. And so she leads the way. She machetes the fucking path for him to go through it. Alright. That's about all I got, people. So I hope that was a good reading. I hope it made sense. And I don't know, this is kind of like a long reading, but bless up, people. Love you. Peace.